a lot of dishes to be washed.
Wash them yourself, man.
They say winners never quit,
I retire.
but sometimes quitters win.
I gotta look after my investment.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 quitting scenes in movies. Meltdowns, monologues, and moments of malice always make for great quitting scenes.
Junior high must have been kind of tough, but it doesn't give you the right to treat your workers like horseshit, Janice.
But it's all in the delivery, even if it's subtle. For this list, we're counting down the best company exits. Number 10, Truman Burbank, The Truman Show.
Good morning!
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Truman discovers that for his entire life, his friends and family were just actors, manipulating him into participating in his own reality TV show.
What the hell does this have to do with anything? Tell me what's happening!
When he finally nears his escape, he's confronted by the showrunner, essentially his creator, who attempts to persuade him to stay.
You have nothing to fear.
After some careful contemplation, with millions of people watching, Truman responds with nothing but his routine morning catchphrase, which couldn't be more fitting in this new context.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Truman literally bows out before he exits, a gesture that's both classy and sticks it to the man. Number 9, James Dalton, Roadhouse.
Can I talk to you for a minute? Name's Dalton, right?
Dalton is a legendary cooler. You know, the kind of guy who can keep order in the toughest of bars and the dirtiest of dives.
I think I can take you.
Outside.
But for now, he's working a kind of cushy job at a New York club. That is, until small-town bar owner Frank Tillman walks in and offers Dalton everything he wants to help him make his Missouri joint, the Double Deuce, a more respectable establishment.
I need somebody to help me clean the place up. I need the best.
When Dalton is satisfied with the terms, he quickly and quietly tells his current boss the score.
By the way, Oscar, bandstand's all yours.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm out of here.
Classic Swayze.
You know, I thought you'd be bigger.
Number 8, Joanna, Office Space.
We need to talk. Do you know what this is about?
My, flair.
It's awfully humiliating to be accused of underachieving at a lame waitressing job.
What do you think of a person who only does the bare minimum?
And after presumably more than one incident of being chastised by management for her lack of optional uniform accessories, this finally proves insufferable to Joanna.
Well, I thought I remembered you saying that you wanted to express yourself.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do. I do want to express myself. Okay? And I don't need 37 pieces of flair to do it.
Office Space is the satirical comedy that quickly hit cult favorite status for perfectly representing the mind-numbing plight of the white-collar worker drone.
And this is me expressing myself.
Scenes like this did it with extra flair.
I hate this job. I hate this goddamn job and I don't need it.
Number 7, Tom Hansen, 500 Days of Summer.
Hansen? The winter collection? Do you have anything to contribute?
No. I really don't.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt delivers a quitter's monologue that's list-worthy for multiple reasons.
And Rhoda, no disrespect here, but this is total shit.
Tom.
Go for it and you can do it. That's not inspirational, that's suicidal.
For one, he's airing out his work grievances, while also raising an interesting point about how greeting cards allow the giver to shirk their responsibility in expressing themselves.
These lies. We're liars.
Incidentally, his complaints are also an expression of his own heartbreak. With sincerity and honesty, he condemns the lies and heartache he blames on greeting cards and pop culture.
It's these cards. And the movies and the pop songs, they're to blame for all the lies. And the heartache. Everything.
And, almost as an afterthought, he decides to leave his job.
I quit. There's enough bullshit in the world without my help.
Number 6. Wesley Gibson, Wanted.
Jesus H. popsicle, I still don't have my billing reports, but you've got time to sit here and Google your ass off.
Since Wesley's panic attacks are a plot device, an easy way to kick him off his tightrope of stability would be by tormenting him with an annoying boss and a dead-end accounting job. Shortly after he learns that he has superhuman abilities and a series of dangerous experiences put him in the path of a cult of assassins, Wesley allows his anger to finally bubble over.
Shut the up!
His harsh, unfiltered words to his boss allow us to share in sentiments most people wouldn't dare express.
If you weren't such a bitch, would feel sorry for you.
Talk about a character breakdown.
But as it stands, the way you behave, I feel I can speak for the entire office when I tell you, go yourself.
Number 5. Joe Banks, Joe versus the Volcano.
Joe. Yeah! You want lunch? 3 hours.
Yeah, about that.
Having mere months left to live can really help you give your boss a piece of your mind come quitting time.
My friend. Where is my friend?
The dark, cramped, neon-hued set of Joe's day job at a medical supply firm is depicted as life-sucking. At least, that's how he describes it when he returns from his 3-hour lunch break.
Not that anybody could look good under these zombie lights. I can feel them sucking the juice out of my eyeball. Suck, 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 suck.
When confronted about this, Joe doesn't hold back and quits by letting out all the regret, misery, and drama he'd been holding in for years.
I've been too chicken shit afraid to live my life, so I sold it to you for $300 freaking dollars.
Oh, wait! You are lucky I don't kill you! You're lucky I don't rip your freaking throat out!
Plus, he gets a date out of the deal, so it's win-win.
Dee Dee,
Yeah.
how about dinner tonight?
Yeah, okay.
Number 4. Donnie Azoff, the Wolf of Wall Street.
Donnie Azoff.
Hey, Jordan Belfort. Nice to meet you.
Donnie only needs a glimpse of Jordan Belfort's lifestyle and a copy of his pay stub to decide that that's the life for him.
You show me a pay stub for $72,000 on it, I quit my job right now and I work for you.
Seriously, he literally calls up his boss immediately and quits on the spot.
Hey, listen, I quit.
And just like that, a very lucrative business partnership is born.
I just met this guy.
Don't tell Susan.
For characters like Donnie, this type of spontaneous quit is what happens when opportunity knocks and the day is seized.
You know what? If you're happy, God bless you, buddy.
No, I'm not happy. No one is married to happy.
Number 3. Scarface, Half-Baked.
Heifer with cheese?
You son of a bitch, I'm right behind you. Turn around and ask me for heifer with cheese, yo. Why you gotta make me feel inferior because I'm on the grill, B? Damn.
It's short, sweet, and succinct.
Sorry.
But it's everything a frank quitting announcement needs to be.
Of course, B. Bully, man.
When the marijuana business venture takes off for Scarface and his friends, he quits his burger joint gig at his royal beefiness the way many minimum wage workers dream of doing, by F-bombing almost everyone in his line of sight. This resignation details the freedom, catharsis, and sincerity that come with making a scene.
You, you're cool. And you, I'm out.
And he makes it a funny one. Number 2. Lester Burnham, American Beauty.
Brad, for 14 years I've been a whore for the advertising industry. The only way I could save myself now is if I start firebombing.
Everyone has their reasons for quitting, and being a depressed suburban father with a lifestyle that's ideal but unfulfilling is as good as any other. When asked to write a job description that's clearly meant to assess which of his company's employees is expendable, Lester decides to strike first.
My job consists of basically masking my contempt for the assholes in charge and at least once a day retiring to the men's room so I can jerk off.
Before he can get fired for his words, he blackmails his way to a severance with benefits.
Considering the information I have about our editorial director buying pussy with company money, which I think would interest the IRS since it technically constitutes fraud.
And this is how a character so miserable can become sympathetic to his audience. Before we retire our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
Let us be f***ing honest. This is a crucifixion. This is political. And don't tell me it's not.
I've decided to become a mensch. You know what that means? A human being. Now hold on, Max. Save it. The old payola won't work anymore.
Forsake me, oh my darling. Although you're grieving.
Callahan! Callahan! The chopper's here! Don't you want to... Right.
Number 1. The Narrator, Fight Club.
We need to talk.
Okay.
Blackmail doesn't always work verbally, so the narrator in Fight Club needs to get creative.
I am Jack's complete lack of surprise.
Tired of the white-collar workaday world, and after a pretty far fall from grace at work, he decides to fabricate allegations of his boss's assault.
I am Jack's smirking revenge.
He sheds enough blood and sustains enough bruises to keep security from believing otherwise.
Oh, thank God. Please don't hit me again.
So a year's severance and free office equipment are his spoils. It's a unique, creative, and original way to leave a company. Technically, he was fired first, but we won't beat ourselves up about it. Do you agree with our list? Which movie quitting scenes did we miss?
What the f*** is this? Whose ass didn't I kiss?
For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Man, you are one twisted f***.
Nope. I'm just an ordinary guy with nothing to lose.